Sounds. The Texas Ranger affiliate in the Coast League. They have a starting lineup. It looks like this. Zach Granite will lead things off. He's the right fielder. In the 2 slot will be Eli White. He's the shortstop. Ronald Guzman, the first baseman, batting third. Matt Davidson in the cleanup spot. He's the DH. It's Scotty Heineman, the center fielder in the 5 slot. Patrick Wisdom is at third base, batting sixth. Nick Solak, second baseman, batting 7th. Tim Fedorovich is the catcher, batting 8th. Christian Lopes, the left fielder, he is batting 9th. For the Rivercats, Mauricio Dubon will lead things off, and he is the shortstop. Mike Gerber, he's batting 2nd in left field. It's Jalen Davis in center field, batting 3rd. Zach Green, the third baseman, batting 4th. Chris Shaw, batting 5th. He's the designated hitter. It'll be Frankie Pena to do the catching and bat 6th. Aramis Garcia, batting 7th, and he is at first base. Joe McCarthy, he's in the 8th slot, and he's in right field, batting 9th. The second baseman, Beatal Avellino, all against Seth Maness. So Logan Webb getting ready, his first AAA start, but some great numbers with the AA Richmond club. He was 1-4, 2.18, 12 walks, 47 strikeouts. Whip was 128, 41 1/3 innings for the right-hander. 22 years old, from Rockland. And he's got a bunch of friends and family here. Catch with a bunch of players with Sacramento connections. As he comes to the plate, pitch to Granite. That misses the inside with the fastball at 95. It's 1-0. 94 degrees at first pitch. Granite at 293 homers and 32 driven in. As Webb's 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses low, now 2-0. Rivercats the white tops. Rivercats in cursive writing across the front of the jerseys, with the black numbers and letters on the back. We're in the blue tops, Nashville, with the gray pants, the red numbers on the back, as the 2-0 pitch is taken for a strike. Fastball at 95, it's 2-1. Umpires for the game tonight, a 4-man umpiring crew. Ramon DeJesus at home plate, with Malachi Moore has been swung on, bounced down to third on 2 ops. Up with it is Green, throws across the diamond, and it's in time to get the speedy Granite. There is 1 away. 5-3 on the putout, 1 down. Here is Eli White, the shortstop. Malachi Moore, the first base umpire. Clayton Hammond, second. J.J. January at third. He's the crew chief. The umpires brought to you by your local Holiday Inn Sacramento Downtown Arena. Here's Eli White. Eli White at 252, 13 homers driven in, 41 on the year. As Webb to the plate and the pitch. Fastball misses high at 94, 1 ball and no strikes. Defensive alignment for the Rivercats presented by Supercuts. Supercuts clean cut, ready to go. Aramis Garcia at first base. Beatal Avellino at second. Here's the 1-0 pitch is swung on. A drive to right field on the move. McCarthy makes the running catch near the wall. Nice play by McCarthy. Ball was slicing on him. Nice play by Joe. 2 down. And that will bring up the first baseman, Ronald Guzman. So Garcia, Avellino, Mauricio Dubon at short, Zach Green at third, with Mike Gerber in left, Jalen Davis in center, Joe McCarthy in right. Catcher is Frankie Pena. On the hill, the right-hander Logan Webb. They have the overshift on Guzman, left-handed hitter, as he swings, hits one into left center. On the move, Jalen Davis. So is the left fielder Gerber. It falls in for a base hit, and Guzman will hold it first. So a single between Gerber and Davis. Base hit for Guzman. Here is Matt Davidson, the designated hitter. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City leads Reno 10-0. The game is in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Gavin Lux with his 11th home run of the year for the Oklahoma City Dodgers. But a 9-run 5th for Oklahoma City. Here's Davidson. 251, 26 homers, 78 driven in. As the right-hander, Logan Webb comes set now to the plate in the pitch. That's a ground ball to the third baseman on 2 ops. Green will go the short way to second. The inning is over. 5-4 on the put out. Nice inning for Webb. No runs, a hit, and 1 left through half an inning. It's Nashville 0. And the Rivercats coming up is off for the Rivercats. It'll be followed by Gerber and then Davis. Bottom of the first, no score. As Seth Maness out of East Carolina delivers a strike, and it's 0-1. Former teammate of Chris Heston. 0-1 the count on Mauricio Dubon. Dubon, 291, 17 and 48 on the year as the pitch is swung on it down the third base line. Fair ball, base hit, could go for extra bases. Lopes playing in the corner, and Dubon has himself a double. So Mauricio Dubon doubles on the first pitch he sees, and that will bring up the left fielder Mike Gerber. That interview with Dubon, of course, we'll play that for you on Thursday, but Dubon, as we talk about in the interview, plays the game with so much joy. And here is Gerber, 316, 24 homers, and 79 driven in. I asked him about that on the interview. The right-hander checks second. The pitch to Gerber misses. 1 ball and no strikes. Will set the Nashville Sounds for you defensively. It's Ronald Guzman at first base. The second baseman is Nick Solak with Eli White at short. Patrick Wisdom's at third. Left-hander checks, right-hander checks second. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. A fastball on the inside edge, 1-1. In left field, Christian Lopes, Scotty Heineman in center, Zach Granite in right, Tim Fedorovich doing the catching, and the right-hander, Seth Maness on the hill. The former Cardinal product is the 1-1 pitch. That's chopped foul at home plate. A little slider that ran in on Gerber. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Seth Maness, initially a middle infielder in East Carolina, converted to a pitcher when the team's starting pitcher went down with an injury. Before the named actually a preseason All-American before the 2009 season. 1-2 the count on Gerber. Seth Maness checks second. Another 1-2 pitch. Slider got him swinging. Actually foul tipped in the glove of the catcher Fedorovich. So 1 away as Maness picks up the strikeout. That will bring up the center fielder Jalen Davis. Don't find too many pitchers that work faster than Seth Maness. And not only does he do that within the game, but sometimes he'll take just a few fewer warm-up tosses, I should say, and wants to get it going. Right-hander checks second, and the pitch to Jalen is taken outside, 1-0. It's around the plate consistently, which can hurt him at times. He didn't mess around out there. 1-0 the count on Jalen Davis. Davis 433 with Sacramento. 2 homers, 10 driven in. Slider is chased and missed, and it's 1-1. Overall, Davis in AAA this year, 348, 17 homers. He's driven in 48. No score, bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from Maness. That misses inside with the fastball. Now 2 balls and 1 strike with the bottom of the first, no score. Game 3 of a 4-game set is the 6th game of this 7-game homestand. Right-hander checks second. Down to the plate, the 2-1 pitch bounced to short, and they're going to go to third, and they have Dubon by plenty. So Dubon is out. That goes 6-5 on the put out. As Davis safe at first, 2 down. Here's Zach Green, the third baseman. I'm kind of surprised Dubon would take off for third with the play in front of him like that, but it's got a runner on second and 2 outs. There's a runner on first and 2 outs, and here's Zach Green. Green at 286, 24 homers, driven in 62 on the year. Second baseman Solak shaded up the middle. Maness delivers a slider that misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 on Green. Green with that home run 2 nights ago. He had a solo shot in the game on the 10th. It was quite a blast for his 24th of the year as the right-hander's 1-0 pitch. That's taken outside, 2-0. So 2-0 the count on Zach Green. Holbert Cabrera coaching at third base. That's Ronnie Freeman over there at first. Right-hander delivers. Fastball misses inside. Now 3-0 on Green. On deck hitter is Chris Shaw. They're heading to the top of the 7th inning in Oklahoma City. It is 10-0 Dodgers as the fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 3-1. Seth Maness, good golfer, a 5 handicap. Got to the big leagues with the Cardinals initially in 2013. Had a great year. 66 appearances, 2.32 ERA that year. His Green swings and fouls it away on the right side. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Jalen Davis will be off on this pitch. ERA 3.5 in 2016. He's 2-2. He's 4-2, 4.26 2015. So that's good years with the Cardinals. The runner goes. The 3-2 is swung on. A fly ball to left field. That's hit well. Going back is Lopes at the wall. Let's go! There's a slider he left up, and it's 2-0 Sacramento for Green, his 25th of the year. RBI 63 and 64. It's a 2-0 River Cat lead, and here is Chris Shaw, the designated hitter. So the River Cats strike first. It's 2-0, and here's Shaw. Shaw 291, 15 homers, driven in 52. As Maness to the plate in the pitch. That fastball misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. So Maness with the Omaha club in 2017. His pitch misses away. 2 balls and no strikes. And Tommy John in 2017 as well. Came back with Omaha. Just a few appearances. The pitch is swung on, bounced, foul outside first. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. 400 feet with that home run by Zach Green. Here's the pitch. That's swung on. A fly ball to left field. On the move is Lopes. He's not going to get there. It's going to run up off the wall. Shaw digging for 2. The throw comes in. It's a double for Shaw. So Red goes the other way. He doubles off the left center field wall. That went off the Bell Brothers side, and it's now Frankie Pena's turn to bat. The catcher, 308, 15 homers, and 41 driven in. So Maness getting roughed up a little bit here. Here's Frankie Pena. Pena 308, 15 homers and 41 driven in. The right-hander's pitch is swung on, bounced to third. It'll be scooped up by Wisdom. Goes to first. The inning is over, but the River Cats get a couple of runs. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 doubles, 1 left. We're through an inning. It's Sacramento 2, Nashville nothing. We'll come to base the right-hander Logan Webb. The River Cats score first this year. They are 41 and 23, including 14 and 8 here at home when they score first. Here is Scott Heineman. Heineman 367 homers, 20 driven in. Is Webb to the plate. Fastball misses away at 95. 1 ball and no strikes. Great win for the River Cats yesterday. 3-2. Torres 3 perfect innings to lead things off for the River Cats. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Meisner, 5 innings, 3 hits, and 2 runs. Abad ended up picking up the win. River Cats scoring that run. The walk-off single by Abiatal Avellino. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. A little off-speed pitch from the right-hander. 1-2 the count on Heineman. Our Sacramento Coca-Cola last game recap. Sacramento Coca-Cola, proud founding partner of River Cats Baseball. Open happiness. 1-2 the count as Logan Webb, the leg kick and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Webb, a star quarterback at Rockland High. Highly recruited. Still just 22 years old. Giants number 4 pick in 2014 out of high school. Slider got him swinging. Great pitch. So he strikes out high. That's his first strikeout in AAA. He's got a big rooting section today. So he strikes out Heineman, 1 down. Here's Patrick Wisdom, the third baseman. Threw for 47 touchdowns and nearly 3,800 yards in 3 seasons at Rockland High. And his senior year, his ERA was less than a half a run. And 73 strikeouts. It's a 3-year starter. Quarterback, slider in there for a strike. 0-1 on Wisdom. Passed up a baseball scholarship at Cal Poly to start his pro career. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch. That's a fastball in there for a strike. At 93, it's 0-2. 0-2 on Patrick Wisdom. Had that 2-homer game the other night. 237, 26 homers, 59 driven in. Is Webb to the plate in the 0-2 pitch. That's taken high with a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the second, 2-0. The River Cats lead it. It's 10-0. Oklahoma City leading Reno in the top of the 7th. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking. Good pitch on the outside edge. So Wisdom strikes out. Hitting .318 for Nashville as the pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 93 with that fastball from Logan Webb. 1-0 the count on Solak. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's taken for a strike. Fastball, and it's 1-1. Yeah. River Cats, they come in 7 games in front of Reno. Again, 21 to go. Counting this one, the 1-1 pitch. That's taken for a strike. Good fastball in the outside corner. I think it looks good. 1-2 the count. Reno's finally on the board. It's 10-1. Oklahoma City leading Reno. Top of the 7th inning. As Webb to the plate, the 1-2 pitch. That misses high and away with a fastball. 95, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Solak, right-hand hitter, 2-2 pitch. Slider misses away. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. El Paso leading San Antonio 6-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Omaha leading Vegas 5-3, top of the 7th. Those teams came in a dead heat. There's a 3-2 pitch, hit foul to the screen on a slider, remains at 3-2. Yeah, both those teams 69 and 50, both Vegas and El Paso. El Paso could move a game up on Vegas in that seesaw affair. Been that way for a while. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and chopped foul. Go to the screen, remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So that came over from the Rays. Crowd still filing in this Monday night. As Logan Webb looks in. Out of the plate, the 3-2 pitch from the right-hander. That's swung on and fouled to our right. Remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Guarding the line at third is Zach Green. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Slider, got him looking on the inside edge. Great pitch, strikes out the side. Solak didn't care for it to give up on that slider.
Now stepping into the blocks, right fielder number 51, Joe McCarthy.
There's the right-hander's 1-1 pitch. That misses away. Now 2 balls and 1 strike on McCarthy. 2 runs, 4 hits for Sacramento. No runs, 1 hit for Nashville. They're in the bottom of the 7th in Oklahoma City. 10-1 Dodgers. They're leading the Reno Aces. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and missed. Now 2-2. Said he works quickly as he remembers being an infielder, and he did not like it when pitchers work slowly. Here's the 2-2 pitch taken inside. 3-2. 3-2 on Joe McCarthy. He jokes that East Carolina gave him a $400 scholarship, which paid for his books. Opportunity was all he needed, though. Seth Maness had a nice career. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed on the changeup. Down he goes. So Maness picks up his 2nd strikeout, 1 away. That'll bring up the second baseman to Viatal Avelino.
For Sacramento, second baseman number 19, Viatal
Avelino, Avelino at 287, 10 and 53. Maness did play some basketball in high school. He averaged 14 points at Pinecrest High his senior year. Right-hander over to first to keep an eye on Garcia. Michael Waka claims that Maness was recruited by North Carolina. As the pitch misses, 1 ball and no strikes on Avelino. In the bottom of the 2nd, 2-0. The River Cats lead it. And people are pretty sure Waka was not serious about that when he was talking about it. He said Roy Williams came to see him play. 1-0 pitch. That swung on line drive. Nice stop on the 1 hop by the second baseman. Solak to second for 1, not a time. Great play by Solak. He made the play on the short hop. It goes 4-6 on the putout. As Garcia forced out, 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon, the shortstop. Dubon with that double in the 1st inning. Bottom of the 2nd, 2-0 Sacramento. So Solak busy over there, but nice play. Dive and smother it. No chance to get the double play, but do get the lead runner in Garcia. Dubon with that double in the 1st as the pitch is swung on. A fly ball to center field. Going back forward is Heineman. He's near the track and makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, a man left. We're through 2. It's 2-0 Sacramento. We'll come back with the top of the 3rd after this on Money 105.5. River Cat lead. Going to be Fedorovich, Lopes, and Granite to face the right-hander Logan Webb. Looking good. He's retired 6 of 7. Fedorovich 273, a couple of homers, 13 driven in, right-handed hitter. Webb to the plate in the pitch. That's swung on and lifted foul. Right side out of play. It's 0-1. And you need a trouble-free rental experience. Sunbelt Rentals are one-stop source for the broadest range of tools and equipment. Whether you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, they can quickly and easily provide you with the equipment, service, and expertise your project requires. There's the 0-1 pitch to Fedorovich. That's a slider for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cut off saws and demo hammers to pressure washers and trenchers. Bring more yes to your large job or weekend project through Sunbelt Rentals. Location nearest you. Go to sunbeltrentals.com today. Let Sunbelt Rentals make it happen for you. 0-2 pitch, slider, misses high, checks his swing. It's now 1-2. Fedorovich, former River Cat, was here a couple years ago in Sacramento. Logan Webb, the leg kick, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball, got him looking on the outside edge. The 4th strikeout for Webb. 5 in a row retired by the right-hander. 1 down. Here's Christian Lopes, the left fielder. Lopes at .322 with 3 homers and 23 driven in. Right-handed hitter. As Webb to the plate and the pitch. Slider, a beauty in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, he looks sharp tonight. 0-1 the count. His AAA debut. Logan Webb. 0-1 the count on Christian Lopes. There's the 0-1 pitch. Slider misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 32 pitches for the right-hander. 21 strikes. Webb looks in, the leg kick, now the 1-1 pitch. That's bounced toward the shortstop. Dubon will scoop it up and sling it over to first in time. There are 2 away. 6 in a row retired by Webb, and that will bring up the right fielder, Zach Granite. Granite bounced out to the third baseman Green in the first inning, 0 for 1. Granite left-handed swinger. Green just a few feet off the line as the pitch. That fastball misses inside, goes to the screen. 1 ball and no strikes. There's the 1-0 pitch. That's a little chopper up along first. Be fielded on the second hop by Garcia. He'll feed Logan, covering not in it. It is not in time as he never got to first base. It'll be a base hit for Granite. So Logan just never quite got to first base. The ball was hit down to Garcia, and Logan, I think, kind of lost. Kind of thought the bag was closer to him than it actually was. So it'll be a base hit for Granite. Here's Eli White, who flied out to the right fielder McCarthy in the first inning, 0 for 1. They're in the top of the 8th, still 10-1 Oklahoma City. Here is Eli White. That's Oklahoma City leading Reno in that one as Granite takes his lead. And the runner goes. Pitch is swung on. Line drive down the left field line. Foul. And it's 0-1. So Webb can do the second time around on these guys. 0-1 the count. Already 4 strikeouts for the right-hander from Rockland. El Paso leads San Antonio 7-2 in the top of the 5th. Round Rock leads Albuquerque 6-2. That game's in the bottom of the 7th inning. Round Rock trying to climb to within a half a game of San Antonio. As Webb looks in and goes over to first. Swipe tag, but back in safely is Granite. Yeah, we'll see Kevin Crone and Waldemaro Vargas and Yuniel Caracudo and Andy Young, Carlos Asuaje coming up this weekend. Rivercats will be in Reno Thursday to Sunday. Right hitter over to first, and no, back in safely. Almost caught him leaning. 0-1 the count on Eli White. White 13 home runs on the year. Logan Webb looks in as Granite takes his lead. And the right-handers 0-1 pitch. They pitch out and nothing going. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 on Eli. Ronald Guzman, the on-deck hitter. Tomorrow is Toyota Family Value Tuesday. Final game of the homestand. Left-hander Brock Burke. Right-hander Anderson Franco. Hope to see you at the ballpark. Outfield straight away as Logan Webb looks in. 1-1 the count. Runner takes his lead. The pitch is swung on a miss. Tried to hold up but could not. And it's 1-2 on Eli White. Vegas and Omaha tied at 5 in the bottom of the 7th. El Paso with that big lead in the 5th inning. They're in a dead heat with Vegas right now. Right-hander again to first. And then back in safely is Granite. Kyle Barraclaw was claimed off waivers from the Nationals. Will soon join the Rivercats. Join the Rivercats bullpen. Another local guy out of Santa Clara. And the pitch is taken. Strike 3 called on the outside edge. Down he goes. A fastball and the 5th strikeout for Webb. No runs. 1 hit, a man level through 2.5. It's 2-0 Sacramento. Back with the bottom of the 3rd after this. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-0 Sacramento. Mike Gerber will lead things off. It'll be Gerber, Davis, and Green as the pitch is swung on and dribbled up the first base line and foul. And it's 0-1. Gerber struck out swinging in the first inning, 0 for 1. That Vegas Omaha game tied at 5 in the top half of the 8th inning. Blue Jays 19-4 over the Rangers today. Stewart over Jurado. Bunch of home runs in that one as the breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. Little curveball at 75. It's 0-2 on Gerber. Indians are running the ninth to beat the Red Sox. Red Sox need every win they can get. Pitch is swung on a drive in the right center field gap on the move, and trying to make the play is Granite. One ups off the wall into second base with a double is Gerber. So Gerber picks up the leadoff double here in the third. The Rivercats their third double and their fifth hit off Manus, and that will bring up Jalen Davis, the center fielder. Diamondbacks and Rockies, they're tied at 6 in the top half of the 6th inning in Colorado. Yankees, they beat the Orioles 11-8. Yankees went to 79 and 41. Here's Davis as the pitch is taken for a strike. A fastball, and it's 0-1. We're at the bottom of the third, 2-0 Sacramento. Leadoff double by Gerber. That's his team leading 35th of the year. As the pitch is swung and bounced to third, up with it is Wisdom on to first, and there is one away, so Davis unable to move Gerber to third. One down. Here is Zach Green, the third baseman.
Now coming to the plate, third baseman.
Yeah, for Gerber, that's his 60th extra base hit of the year. And here's Zach Green, the third baseman. He had a 2-run homer in the first inning. His 25th of the year. Big right-handed hitter. Right-hander checks second, now to the plate. Slider, bounced foul outside third and down the line. It's 0-1. Manus from the first base side of the rubber comes set, checks second. Now the 0-1 pitch. That's taken outside with the fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Commerce Printing, a sustainability partner of the Rivercats. 2-0 Sacramento. We're in the bottom half of the third inning. Oklahoma City about ready to wrap up that game against Reno. The 1-1 is bounced down the third base line, backhanded by the third baseman Wisdom on to first in time. There are 2 away, so 2 down in the third. That will bring up the designated hitter, Chris Shaw.
Now batting, designated hitter number 18, Chris Shaw.
Shaw doubled in the first inning. Now Chris now at 294 on the year. Double left center for Shaw. Seth Manus checks second. And the right-hander's pitch, fastball, misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. This date in Rivercats history, this date 2005, 14 years ago today, the Rivercats beat the Grizzlies 6-5. Freddie Bynum 2 for 4, an RBI 2-run scored and a triple. His 10th triple of the year. 1-0 pitch, slider in there for a strike, good pitch, 1-1. Santiago Casilla picked up his 16th save of the year. He was Jairo Garcia. 1-1 the count on Shaw. 1-1 pitch. That's squib foul for the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nationals beat the Reds 7-6. Betty over Disclafani. Doolittle picked up his 27th save. Astros and White Sox were rained out. There's the 1-2 pitch. That's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3 called. I don't think Shaw cared for it. Red talking to the home plate umpire, Ramon De Jesus. Another strikeout for Manus. That's his third. No runs, 1 hit, a man left. We're through 3. It's 2-0 Sacramento.
Leading off the top of the 4th for the Nashville Sound. First baseman number 31, Ronald Guzman.
The top half of the 4th inning. It is a 2-0 Rivercat lead as Logan Webb delivers a slider, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. It'll be Guzman, Davidson, and Heineman 3, 4, and 5 to face the right-hander Logan Webb. Looks good. Allowed just 2 singles Have the overshift on Guzman. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That fastball misses up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Zach Green moves over to right side of the infield. Dubon on the left side. Fastball misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Reno is now down 12-1 in the top of the 9th. There's the 2-1 pitch. That misses high. 3-1 on Guzman. Webb has not walked a batter. He has struck out 5 already. 3-1 the count on Ronald Guzman. As Logan Webb looks in, the right-hander out of his windup. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's swung on and missed, now 3-2. 3-2 the count on Guzman. Guzman with the 2-run homer in the 4th inning of that game yesterday. Webb out of his windup. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's the dribbler in front of home plate. It's a fair ball. They're going to tag out Guzman. Doesn't even get out of the box. And there is 1 away. Guzman never ran down the line. It goes 2 unassisted as Pena just tagged him out. 1 down. Here's Matt Davidson, the designated hitter. Davidson bounced out to the 3rd baseman Green in the 1st inning, 0 for 1. New Orleans beat the struggling Tacoma Rainiers 7-1. Rainiers now are 14 games under 500. Round Rock leads Albuquerque 6-4. Game's in the top of the 8th in Albuquerque. Fastball misses outside to Davidson, 1-0. El Paso leads San Antonio 7-5 now. A 4-run 5th for San Antonio. There's the 1-0 pitch. Slider in there for a strike. Good pitch, 1-1. Fresno leads Memphis 3-0, top of the 4th. Fresno is 11 games under 500. There's the 1-1 pitch. That's swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Pena. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Davidson. One-two pitch. Fastball misses a little bit low. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Omaha threatening in the bottom of the 8th against Las Vegas. There's the 2-2 pitch. That's the little chopper foul toward the on-deck circle of the River Cats. Remains at 2-2. 50 pitches for Logan Webb, 32 strikes. Iowa shut out Salt Lake 6-0. Her matching numbers dwindling. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Webb. That's taken outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gone all the way to Davidson. Davidson 0 for 4 last night. He is still looking for his first hit of the series. He's 0 for 10 in the series. 3-2 the count. Webb, the leg kick, now the pitch. That's hit foul right side of the play over the Solon Club. Will try to get it. Remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, River Cat fans, nothing says summertime like baseball and peanuts. Naturally high in protein, Hampton Farms peanuts, the perfect healthy snack. Find Hampton Farms peanuts at the ballpark, their local grocery produce department. Hampton Farms in the shell gets you in the game. 3-2 the count. 3-2 pitch. Slider got him looking on the inside edge, and Davidson just tipped his cap. He knew it. 6th strikeout for Webb. 2 down. Here is Scott Heineman, the center fielder. Let's pause while we have a moment for station identification on the Sacramento River Cats radio network. Pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-1 on Scott Heineman. Heineman, right-handed hitter. There's the 0-1 pitch. That swung on and missed on he took something off there. Like a changeup. It's 0-2. Wow. 0-2 the count. On the right hand, hitting Scott Heineman. We're at the top of the fourth. 2-0. The River Cats leading it. As Logan Webb looks in, the right-hander. Not ready to win his one. Now he stepped off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider hit foul right side of the play. Remains at 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits for Sacramento. No runs, 2 hits for Nashville. So where we are, top half of the fourth inning. Oh, 2 pitch. That's hit foul right side. Oh, 2 the count. Right-hander looks in. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now 1-2 on Scott Heineman, a right-handed hitter. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's bounced to short. It'll be scooped up by Dubon. He'll fire over to first in time, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 fourth inning. We're through 3.5. It's 2-0 Sacramento. Back with the bottom of the fourth after this on Money 105.5.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth, catcher number 23, Francisco Pena.
The fourth inning, it's a 2-0 ball game. 2 runs, 5 hits for the River Cats. No runs, 2 hits for the Sounds. It'll be Pena, Garcia, and McCarthy to face Manus as the pitch misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Difference of the game, a 2-run homer by Zach Green. Reno has lost that game. Magic number for the River Cats down to 14 to clinch. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That swung on a drive to center field. On the move is Heineman, and Scott will make the running catch to his left, and there is 1 away. So 1 down in the fourth. That will bring up the first baseman, Aramis Garcia. Garcia singled in the second inning. Right-handed hitter. They have the overshift on Aramis as the pitch. Slider bounced foul outside third. And it's toward the River Cat dugout. It's 0-1. Garcia, that infield single, it was knocked down by Solak. I mean, a nice play to at least knock it down. But Garcia able to beat it out. Fired to first. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Garcia. That's swung on and chopped foul at home plate. 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count on Aramis Garcia. There's the 0-2 pitch from the right-hander. That's taken outside, just off the plate. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. On deck hitter is Joe McCarthy. Oh-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on, a fly ball to right field, coming up forward and making the running catch is Granite, and there are 2 away. So Garcia lines to right. That's 5 in a row retired by Manus. And 8 of 9. That'll bring up the right fielder, Joe McCarthy. McCarthy struck out swinging in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. McCarthy, left-handed hitter. Right-hander to the plate in the pitch. Slider in there for a strike. Good pitch. It's 0-1 on McCarthy. River Cats, they are leading it 2-0. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. As Manus, the leg kick now to the plate in the pitch. That misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count on the left-hand hitting Joe McCarthy. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's taken for a strike on the outside edge. 1-2. 1-2 on Joe. Vegas and Omaha tied at 5 in the top of the 9th inning. 1-2 pitch. That's taken inside, just off the plate. Now 2-2 on McCarthy. McCarthy with his first home run as a River Cat. That ball game yesterday. Solo shot in the 5th inning. There's the 2-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a 3-2 pitch from the right-hander. That's swung on and tipped foul. Got a piece of his foot. So we'll try to get it. Remains at 3-2. So the Aces, they fall to 57 and 63. They have one more game against Oklahoma City. Rivercats have a chance to move Reno 8 games back with 20 to go. Right hand to the plate, the 3-2 pitch is swung on, bounced foul outside first and down the line. It remains at 3-2. Sounds with only 2 hits in this game. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's taken low. He lost him, ball 4. So McCarthy walks with 2 outs in the 4th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Abiatal Avellino.
Now batting, second baseman number 19.
Avellino bounced out to the second baseman Solak in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th, 2-0. The Rivercats lead it. Third baseman Wisdom backs up a few steps, right-hander to first to keep an eye on McCarthy. Vegas has that go-ahead run just 90 feet away against Omaha. There's the pitch. That's chopped foul by Avellino. And it's 0-1 on Abiatal. El Paso threatening in the bottom of the 6th. Leading San Antonio 7-5. Padres and Rays, it's 2-2 in San Diego. Game's in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch misses 1-1. Pirates lead the Angels 4-0 in the top half of the 3rd inning. Diamondbacks lead the Rockies 7-6 in the top of the 7th. 1-1 pitch, swung on line, drive, diving play by Wisdom to his right. Great play by Wisdom to rob Avellino of a double. Outstanding play, a couple of exclamation points, no runs, a walk, 1 left, we're through 4. It's 2-0 Sacramento.
Third baseman number 21, Patrick Wisdom.
The 2-0 Rivercat lead. It'll be numbers 6, 7, and 8. Wisdom, Solak, and Fedorovich. Here's a looper into right field for a base hit. So Wisdom goes the other way as he signals to right. That's the 3rd hit for the Sounds on the night. Go back to first base, but back in safely is Wisdom. Here is Nick Solak, the second baseman, representing the tying run. Solak, right-handed hitter. 2-0 Sacramento leads at top of the 5th. There's the pitch. That's a fastball in there nicely for a strike. 0-1. Logan Webb, 61 pitches, 41 strikes. Solak represents the tying run here. Webb has struck out a total of 6. He has not walked a batter. There's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken down and away with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 the count on Nick Solak. Middle infield, Uban and Avellino in double play depth. 1-1 pitch. That's a slider, good one. In there for a strike. It's 1-2. Tim Fedorovich, former River Cat, waits next. Logan Webb at the belt, now to the plate in the pitch. That's swung on, bouncing ball down the third base line. Nice diving play by Green, gets up, throws to first, not in time. Nice play by Green to his right. Gonna be a base hit for Solak. Now it's first and second, nobody out for the catcher, Tim Fedorovich. Here is Fedorovich, who struck out looking in the third inning, 0 for 1. There's the pitch. That's taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count on Fedorovich. Fedorovich struck out looking in the third, 0 for 1. 2 runs, 5 hits for Sacramento. No runs, 4 hits for Nashville. And they go back to second base, but Avellino is about 10 feet behind the bag. Want to know the count on Fedorovich. Solak at first, Wisdom at second. Here's the pitch. That's swung on, bounced to short, charging it. Dubon goes to second base for one. On to first, double play, nicely done. A 6-4-3 double play, 2 down. As Wisdom takes third, Avellino showing that strong arm at second base. They work well together. 6-4-3 double play. There's the pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. There's the pitch that misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count on Christian Lopes. Trying to run third, 2 outs. Wisdom takes his lead from third. The right-hander's 1-1 pitch. That's a little squibbler off the end of the bat. It's going to be fielded by the right-hander. He underhands to first, and the inning is over. 1-3 on the putout. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. With 4.5, it's 2-0 Sacramento. Bottom of the 5th after the 2-0 ball game. The River Cats have the lead. It'll be top of the order. Dubon, Gerber, and Davis face the right-hander Seth Manus. Dubon doubled in the first, flight out to the center fielder Heineman in the second. Here's the pitch in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Dubon, 237 with Sacramento, homer and 1 driven in. There's the 0-1 pitch. Slider misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. The 1-1. That misses outside. 2-1. So 2-1 on Mauricio Dubon. Gerber waits next. It'll be Dubon, Gerber, and Davis. 2-1 pitch. That misses outside. 3-1. 3-1 pitch is bounced toward the shortstop, charging it is White. He'll glove it. He bobbles it, and Dubon is aboard. So an error charge to Dubon. So it's E6. Here's Mike Gerber, the left fielder. Here's Gerber, left-handed hitter. As the right-hander looks in, Dubon takes a lead, and right-hander over to first. Keep an eye on him. Two nothing to score. The River Cats leader. We're in the bottom of the fifth. There's a pitch that misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes on Gerber. Dubon, he's being held over there by Guzman. Right-hander over to first. Keep an eye on him. 2-0 Sacramento, bottom of the fifth. Reno lost their game. Here's the pitch that's taken inside. And it's now 2 balls and no strikes. That pitch is bounced down to first, might be 2. He steps on the bag. Guzman throws to second, and they have him in a rundown. White will feed Guzman, who will tag him out. That goes 3-6-3 on the double play. 2 down, and that'll bring up Jalen Davis, the center fielder. So here's Jalen Davis. On 1 the count on Jalen Davis. Right-handed hitter. 0-1 pitch. That's taken for a strike, and it's 0-2. 0-2 the count on Jalen Davis, right-handed hitter. It's a 2-0 River Cat lead. There's the 0-2 pitch. That's taken for strike 3 call. Good pitch on the outside edge. So Manis strikes out Davis. No runs, an error, nobody left. We're through 5. It's 2-0 Sacramento. Back with the top of the 6th after this on Granite will lead things off. Granite, White, and Guzman will face the right-hander Logan Webb, who misses outside and high with a changeup, 1 ball and no strikes. So 70 pitches for Webb right now, and he's thrown 46 strikes. There's the 1-0 pitch. That's a fastball that misses low. 2 balls and no strikes on Zach Granite, a left-handed hitter. River Cats leading 2-0. Good ball game. Let's see if what Nashville can do the 3rd time around against Webb, as the next pitch misses very high with the fastball. It's 3-0. 93 with that fastball from Webb. 3 balls and no strikes. Right-hander looks in. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Granite. That's taken for a strike. Fastball, it's 3-1. It's time for a refreshment break. Head to the concession stand for an ice cold Coca-Cola. Perfect refreshment for fans thirsty from cheering on the River Cats. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Webb. That's swung on, foul back. Top of the screen now 3-2. 3-2 the count on Zach Granite. Here's the pitch. That's a slider, got him swinging. Another strikeout for Webb. That's his 7th. So 1 away in the 6th. That will bring up Eli White, the shortstop. White has flied to right and struck out. He's 0 for 2. Ian DeBog listening up in the bullpen for the Sounds. Ian Jabot loosening up. So here's Eli White, right-handed hitter, as the slider in there for a strike on the inside edge. It's 0-1. Good pitch. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. There's the pitch. That miss inside hits him. It just got away from Webb and hit him. So Webb, he hits White. 1 on, 1 out for Ronald Guzman, the first baseman.
Up next, the first baseman, number 31, Ronald Guzman.
Right-hander looks in. As Guzman has singled, and then a little dribbler in front of home plate for a 2 unassisted put out. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball taken low. 1 ball, no strikes on Guzman. Eli White from first as Guzman represents the tying run. Did it a 2-run homer yesterday. There's the 1-0 pitch. That swung on, bounced foul outside first. Now 1 ball and 1 strike with 359 beautifully appointed guest rooms. 13,000 square feet of flexible meeting space for groups of 10 to 1,000 people. The Holiday Inn Sacramento Downtown Arena is the choice for you. Conveniently located adjacent to the new Golden One Center. You're sure not to miss any of the action that downtown Sacramento has to offer. 1-1 the count on Ronald Guzman, a left-handed hitter. As White takes his lead at first. Right-hander over to first to keep an eye on White. Eli gets back. Final game of the homestand tomorrow night. Toyota Family Value Tuesday. And the probables tomorrow as the pitch is swung on, bounced right side and through for a base hit. Rounding second base, Whitey has good speed, and he's going to get to third as the throw gets away from Dubon. It's backed up by Green, so it's first and third, 1 out for Davidson. Now that tying run at first base. Yeah, the probables tomorrow, it's Brock Burke, the left-hander for Nashville, Anderson Franco, the right-hander for Sacramento. So here is Davidson. Davidson has bounced to third and struck out. He is 0 for 2. Now looks like a meeting at the mound as the catcher Frankie Pena out there, as is the shortstop Mauricio Dubon. Now here we go. First and third, 1 out. First time they've been able to. Actually, they did have a guy at third base in the fifth inning. Wisdom got there. But first and third for Davidson. Reno's already lost, so the River Cats, they have their magic number at 14 to clinch the division. Davidson, big right-handed hitter. River Cats looking for another double play. They've turned a ton of them of late. As Logan Webb at the belt and the pitch. That swung on, line drive, base hit center field. Coming into scores, White, Guzman to second. It's now 2-1. So Davidson picks up his 79th RBI of the year. It's now a 2-1 River Cat lead. And here's Scotty Heineman, the center fielder. Here's Heineman. Round Rock with a 5-run ninth. They lead Albuquerque 11-5. El Paso in the 8th inning. They lead San Antonio 8-5. Fresno leads Memphis 3-0 in the bottom fifth. Fresno has lost 18 of their last 20. Las Vegas beat Omaha 7-6. So El Paso needs to win to remain tied for first place with Vegas through 120 games. Slider bounced up the middle. It's going to be backhanded by Avellino. Steps on the bag, throws to first, double play. Nicely done, Avellino. A 4-3 double play, and the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5.5. It's Sacramento 2, Nashville 1. Chabot takes over for Manus. Manus 5 innings. And he ended up allowing a total of 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Ended up walking 1, and he struck out 4. He can lose it or have nothing to do with it. So Chabot, the new pitcher on for the Nashville Sounds. Give me his numbers. Zach Green, the hitter in the first pitch. Fastball in there for a strike on the inside edge. It's 0-1. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1. The River Cats lead it. Chabot 1-1, 6.57. His 15th appearance. Pitch is 1 ball, 1 strike. Jabot, 4 saves and 6 chances. Just appeared in 3 games for Nashville. He's allowed 5 earned runs in 2 innings. Pitch misses, now 2-1. Jabot facing Green, Shaw, and Pena 4, 5, and 6 here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 2-1 Sacramento lead. Rivercats getting that double play ball to hold the damage to just 1 run. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Jabot. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's now 2-2. 2-2 on Zach Green. He has homered and bounced to third, 1 for 2. 2-2 pitch. Fastball bounced on the right side, moving to his left, and scooping it up is Solak on to first in time. There is 1 away. So 1 down in the 6th. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Chris Shaw. I'd like to thank Ernesto's for the outstanding press box meal today. And the great chips, great tacos. You're gonna build your own tacos with the salsas, the cilantro, and the onions. Here is Shaw. Shaw has doubled and struck out. He's 1 for 2. As Jabot, the leg kick, and the right-hander delivers. Fastball at 97, misses outside, 1-0. Rivercats, they snapped a 7-game losing streak to Nashville with that victory yesterday. There's the 1-0 pitch from Jabot. That swung on and missed. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. So Seth Maness, he pitched pretty well. But he cannot win this game. The loser of a no decision. The 1-1 pitch, fastball misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jabot looks in. He's from Houston, Texas. The 2-1 taken inside and low, now 3-1. He's 25 years old. The Rays, number 11 pick out of Tulane. Another guy came over from the Rays in a trade. There's the 3-1 pitch from the right-hander. Fastball at 97, swung on and missed. Now 3-2 on Shaw. Got 12 saves in 2013 as a freshman at Tulane. 3-2 the count on Shaw. Right-hander out of his windup. Here's the 3-2 pitch from the right-hander. That's swung on and fouled away to our left. Off the facade and amongst the crowd. 3-2. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Rivercats. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Sounds. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Shaw 1 for 2 in the double, inning 293. This year with the Rays, did have an appearance in the big leagues for Tampa Bay. Pitch is swung on, hit up the middle, diving stop, trying to smother it is Solak. He has no play. It's a base hit for Shaw. So 1 out single for Shaw. That's Red's second hit. And that'll bring up Francisco Pena, the catcher. Well, as we head into summer, it looks like you may need some new patio furniture. Look no further than California Backyard. Save 30 to 40% off Sacramento's largest selection of patio furniture, umbrellas, and hot tubs. Everything in stock now. Family owned and operated for over 30 years in Sacramento with 4 locations in the region. There's one near you. California Backyard. Backyard time is family time. Pena has bounced to third and fly to center 0 for 2 as the right-hander comes set. And the pitch. That swung on and missed on a changeup. It's 0-1. So 0-1 on Frankie Pena. Bounced to third and fly to center. Inning 3-0-2. 15 homers, 41 driven in. Jabot looks in, out of the plate in the pitch. That misses low with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Jabot, 43 appearances for the Montgomery Biscuits in the Southern League 2 years ago. 48 appearances for Durham last year. He put up some great numbers. July 28th, he came over from the Rays for a player to be named. Right-hander comes set. And the pitch to Pena, this is low. Now 2 balls and 1 strike, so 2-1 on Frankie Pena. Lasher Elk Grove, a sustainability partner of the Rivercats. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Sacramento. River Cats, if they win this game, they will be 8 games in front of Reno with 20 to play. Yeah, that's going to be, is that a balk? I'm sure it is. It's got to be. Yep, he dropped the ball. He went into his stretch and dropped it, so it's a balk, moving Shaw to second. So Shaw now at second base, a base hit can give you your 3rd run here. 2-1 the count on Francisco Pena. As Gibaut comes set, checks second. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and popped up foul out of play. Now 2-2 in amongst the crowd. So 2-2 the count on Francisco Pena. Shaw takes his lead from second. Outfield straight away as Gibaut, the right-hander, comes set. And the 2-2 pitch. That's taken inside, now 3-2. So going all the way to Pena. On deck hitter is Aramis Garcia. Off down Wednesday and on to Reno Thursday for a 4-game set, a big 4-game series. Right-hander comes set. And the 3-2 pitch. That's swung on and checks his swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, says the first base umpire, Malachi Moore. So Pena strikes out. 2 down. That'll bring up the first baseman, Aramis Garcia. Here's Garcia. Aramis has singled and lined to right. He's 1 for 2. Shaw at second base. Right-hander checks second. Checks twice. Now to the plate in the pitch. That's a fastball at 96, swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. 0-1 on Garcia. They have the overshift on Aramis. Only one on the right side of the infield is Guzman. As Gibaut checks second, the 0-1 pitch. That's swung on a miss. Good fastball. Oh, no balls and 2 strikes. In the 7th, it'll be Wisdom, Solak, and Fedorovich. What a job by the right-hander Logan Webb tonight. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Joe McCarthy would be next. As Gibaut from the first base side of the rubber comes set. The 0-2 pitch from the right-hander taken inside with the fastball. Gibaut thought that was strike 3. It's 1-2 now on Garcia. Close pitch. DeJesus said it missed in. 1-2 the count. Gibaut 6'3", 250. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. So Garcia strikes out. Second strikeout for Gibaut. I think Garcia thought he foul tipped it. No runs. A hit, a man left. We're through 6 complete. It's 2-1 Sacramento. Top of the 7th after this on. As the first pitch to Wisdom swung on and missed on a slider. 0-1. Webb has struck out 7. He has not walked a batter. He has hit a batter. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That swung on, foul to our right. That will go off the facade and amongst the crowd. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 the count on Patrick Wisdom. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider misses away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 on Wisdom. As Logan Webb looks in to get a sign. He's up around 80 pitches. See the exact total. The 1-2 pitch misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. As Webb to the plate, the pitch swung on, soft line drive, caught by the second baseman Avellino, and there is one away. So Wisdom lines out to second, one down. That'll bring up the second baseman Nick Solak. For Logan Webb, he is now at 87 pitches on the night. In action now in that Rivercat bullpen. Dan Winkler, the right-hander, loosening up. We're in the top of the seventh, 2-1, Sacramento leading it as the pitch is swung on line, drive down the right field line. It's a fair ball base hit, could go for extra bases. Playing the carom out there is McCarthy, and it's going to be a double for Solak. So Solak doubles down the right field line. There's the tying run at second base, and that will bring up Tim Fedorovich, the catcher. So here's Fedorovich. Fedorovich has struck out and bounced into a 6-4-3 double play. He's 0 for 2. Fedorovich, right-handed hitter. As Webb checks second. And the right-hander's pitch. Slider swung on, a fly ball to center field. Going back for it is Davis. He's under it. He makes the catch on the track. Tagging is Solak, and he'll get to third. So a runner on third, 2 outs for Christian Lopes with that tying run just 90 feet away. Well, don't drive dirty. Wash all you want with unlimited car wash memberships from Quick Quack Car Wash starting at only $19.99 a month at 16 locations in the region. Visit don'tdrivedirty.com for more information. Well, here is Lopes. Lopes has bounced to short in a comebacker. He's 0 for 2. This is the 6th game of this homestand. Rivercats are 3-2 on the homestand. As the right-hander delivers the pitch, slider bounce left side. It's going to be fielded by Dubon. Throws across his body in time, and the inning is over. Nice play by Dubon. No runs, 8 a man left. We're through 6.5. It's 2-1 Sacramento, 2-1 Rivercat lead. Rivercats trying to reduce that magic number to clinch the North Division to 13 with a win here. As Reno has lost their ball game, Rivercats will move 8 games up with 20 games to go. As the pitch to McCarthy in there for a called strike, it's 0-1. It's McCarthy, left-hand hitter. He has struck out and walked. As Jabot, the right-hander, worked a scoreless 6th, comes to the plate. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken for a strike at the knees on the off-speed. 0-2. When you join the Fuel Rewards program at Shell, you'll save on every fill every day. You'll feel like you're shredding an epic guitar solo. Download the Fuel Rewards app and join today. Restrictions to apply. There's the 0-2 pitch. That's taken high and tight with a fastball at 95. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 on McCarthy. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Sacramento. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error for Nashville. 1-2 pitch. That's a ground ball back to the right-hander. Jabot jog a few steps underhand to first. There is 1 away. So 1 down in the 7th, 4 out of 5 retired by Jabot, and that will bring up the second baseman, Beatal Avellino. There's Avellino. Right-hand hitter, 285, 10 homers, 53 driven in. Avellino has bounced out to the second baseman Solak in the 2nd inning. Was robbed by Wisdom. In the 4th, beautiful diving play to his right. First pitch misses, 1-0. Second pitch swung on and missed on a fastball at 95. And it's 1-1. So 1-1 on Avellino in the bottom of the 7th. Good ball game, 2-1 Sacramento. As Jabot out of his windup. Here's the 1-1 pitch from the right-hander. That fastball for a strike, and it's 1-2. Sam Selman now loosening up in the bullpen, the left-hander for the Rivercats. There's the 1-2 pitch to Avellino. That swung on and missed on a fastball. Down he goes. 3rd strikeout for Jabot. He's now retired 4 in a row and 5 of 6. 2 down. Here is Mauricio Dubon. Here comes Jason Wood. He's going to go get the right-hander. So Dubon coming up. Make a pitching change. We'll take a break. 2 outs, nobody on in the 7th. It's a 2-1 Rivercat lead.
Now
Barlow takes over here for Nashville. And Barlow pitched last night. 1 inning and struck out one. He pitched the 7th inning of that game yesterday, I should say. The score was 7. So Barlow will face Dubon with 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Barlow 1-1, 8.1. It was 11th appearance for Nashville. 8 walks, 12 strikeouts in 10 innings. Here is Dubon, who was 1 for 3. As the first pitch, that swung a bounce left side past the diving third baseman Wisdom into left field for a base hit. So Dubon picks up the 2-out single here in the 7th. That's his 2nd hit. And that will bring up the left fielder Mike Gerber. Gerber has struck out, doubled, and bounced into a 3-6-3 double play. He is 1 for 3 on the night. For the Rivercats, that is their 7th hit of the ball game. Dubon at first with 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning. 2-1 the score. Rivercats leading it. As Barlow over to first to keep an eye on Mauricio Dubon. Gerber 316, 24 homers, 79 driven in. Outside shot at 30 home runs this year. Dubon has a big lead. Now the right-hander steps off. Dubon takes his lead at first. The right-hander comes set. And the pitch. Barlow delivers a breaking ball. Gets away from Fedorovich. He can't find it. Finally does. Dubon's going to go for third, and he's going to get there. So a wild pitch moving Dubon all the way to third base. Oh, is he an exciting player? I mean, the whole time he was thinking third. He saw that Fedorovich had trouble finding it. And now a runner on third here. It is a 1-ball, no strike count on Gerber. Now for Fedorovich, got to block everything right now with a runner on third. 1-0 the count as Barlow comes set, and the pitch to Gerber, breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 the count on Mike Gerber. Dubon takes his lead from third as Barlow at the belt. Now the 1-1 pitch. That misses high and tight with a fastball at 96. Now 2-1. Rivercats 2 in the first. The Sounds 1 in the 6th. That's where we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. In the 8th, it'll be top of the order. Granite, White, and Guzman for Nashville. Right-hander comes set. The 2-1 pitch from the right-hander. Swung on and missed on a fastball at 95. Now 2-2. So 2-2 on Gerber. On that hitter is Jalen Davis. As Barlow, the high set, the right-hander to the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Gerber. That's hit foul up the third base line, and the photographer's well, scooped up by Cabrera, who will hand it to a fan in the front row. 2-2 the count. Dubon takes his lead from third. 2-2 on Gerber. There's the 2-2 pitch from Barlow. That swung on and missed on a fastball. He struck him out. So no runs. They hit a man left. We're through 7 complete. It's 2-1 Sacramento. Top of the 8th after this on pitcher for the Rivercats. What a job by Logan Webb. He leaves. He can win it or have nothing to do with it. And for the right-hander Webb, 7 innings, 7 hits and a run. No walks, 7 strikeouts. He threw 90 pitches and 60 of them strikes. Let's pause while we have a moment for station identification on the Sacramento Rivercats Radio Network.
Money 105.5 KSAC. KSAC, Dunnigan, Sacramento. A service of Salem Media Group.
Selman 3-1, 1.76, 32nd appearance. 13 walks, 66 strikeouts at 41 innings. Incredible numbers. Opponents hitting 136 against him. So it will be Granite, White, and Guzman, the top of the order, to face Sam Selman. So lefty versus lefty. And in the grass at third is Green. Selman to the plate and the pitch. That's a breaking ball for a strike. It's 0-1. 2-1 Sacramento, top half of the 8th inning. Rivercats in one-run games, 22-19, 10-7 at home, 12-12 on the road. Selman, the high set, the lefty's 0-1 pitch. That misses down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sam Selman trying to preserve this for Logan Webb. In with the bag at third. Green's a few feet off the line. 1-1 pitch. Fastball, a little chopper foul up along first. It's 1-2. Almost Kitchen, authentic homemade Italian dishes. Pasta made fresh daily. Located on the corner of 21st and P in Midtown. Open Monday through Saturday. Check out the menu at adamoskitchen.com. You can make a reservation. Call 916-440-9611. 440-9611. That's Adamo's Kitchen. A 1-2 the count on Zach Granite. 1 for 3, inning 290. As Sam Selman, the high set, the lefty's 1-2 pitch taken, just missed inside. Good slider now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a close pitch. He had Granite getting out of the way of that. He gave up on it. 2-2 the count. Selman, the high set, the 2-2 pitch is taken low maybe. Wow, 2 close pitches now, 3-2. Those are 2 good-looking pitches. 3-2 the count now. As Selman, the high set, the 3-2 pitch is swung on and hit into right field for a base hit. And that's a shame because it appeared as if Selman had him struck out twice. So Granite, a leadoff single here in the 8th. That'll bring up Eli White, the shortstop, as he was up there to bunt. That's frustrating for Sam Selman. It's time for a refreshment break. Head of the concession stand for an ice cold Coca-Cola. Perfect refreshment for fans thirsty, cheering on the Rivercats. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Here's White. That is the 8th hit for the Sounds on the night. Some action in the bullpen for the Nashville Sounds. As Jake Patrica loosening up. Here's a bunt in the air and foul to the screen. 0-1 on Eli White. So Patrica, the veteran right-hander, loosening up. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. It's a 2-1 Rivercat lead. Rivercats holding a 7.5 game lead over Reno right now in the north. Looking for their first division title since 2012. Left-hander looks over at first. And Selman delivers. Pitch is swung on, hit foul. Right side of the screen. It goes into the dugout of the Sounds. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Eli White. On to the count, Sam Selman. Looking to get White. Guzman, the on-deck hitter. Zach Granite takes his lead at first, being held on by Garcia. As the left to the plate, breaking ball misses away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count on Eli White. As Granite being held on by Aramis. Middle infield and double play depth. Someone looking for the ground ball here. As he comes set, here's the 2-2 pitch. That swung on, hit into right field for a base hit. Rounding second base and digging for 3 as Granite the throw to third. Not in time, it gets away, goes into the dugout. So a run's going to score. So it's going to be a base hit for White, and there's going to be an error charge to McCarthy, which allows Granite to score. White goes to second base. It's now 2-2, and Logan Webb will have a no decision. So the throw from Joe McCarthy, it skipped on Zach Green, went off his glove and into the dugout of the Rivercats. And now Ronald Guzman, chance to put Nashville in front. Still nobody out. Guzman's job to move the runner to third. Selman checks second, now to the plate, and the pitch. Breaking ball, misses inside. It's 1-0. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Sounds. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the River Cats. Where we are in the top half of the 8th inning, lefty versus lefty. As Selman, the high set, now to the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away. It's now 2-0. So 2-0 the count. Now some action in the River Cat bullpen. And now Steve Klein out there to talk to Sammy Selman. Dan Winkler, right-hander, is loosening up in the bullpen for Sacramento. Now they're going to meet at the mound. So Steve Klein, the pitching coach, out there to check on him. Runner on second. And it's a shame for Logan Webb. 11-0 decision. McCarthy maybe had a chance to get him in third. And a short hop Green went off the dirt and then off Green's glove and into the River Cat dugout. So Guzman will be the hitter with a 2-ball, no strike count. In the bottom half of the 8th, it'll be Davis, Green, and Shaw, 3, 4, and 5. Lefty versus lefty. Here's the pitch. That swung on and missed on the slider. It's now 2-1 on Guzman. On deck hitter is Matt Davidson. This might be Selman's last hitter with the right hand hitting Davidson next. There's the 2-1 pitch. That's taken outside and low, maybe 3-1. He's not missing by a whole lot. So 3-1 the count on Guzman. Sam Selman comes set. The 3-1 pitch taken outside, ball 4. So he loses Guzman. It's now first and second, and that might be all for Selman with the right hand hitting Davidson up. See if Brundage goes to get him and brings in Winkler. So Brundage, he's going to go out and get the left-hander. So 2 on, nobody out. The new pitcher will be Winkler, and the Nashville Sounds have tied up this game. We'll have more in a moment. And Winkler, the new pitcher, on for the River Cats. So Winkler takes over here. For Winkler, 0-1, 4.26, 21st appearance. 20 walks, 21 strikeouts overall with the River Cats. Making his 3rd appearance, 2 1/3, no hits, no runs. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. So here we go. It's Matt Davidson, first and second, nobody out. Right-handed hitter, big spot in the game. 2-2 the score. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. That swung up, bounced to third on 2 hops. Green will go to second base for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. Wow, huge. 5-4-3 double play, 2 down. Taking third base, White. And here is Scott Heineman, the center fielder. That's a big double play. Nice turnover there by Avellino. We're going to turn so many double plays. So a 5-4-3 double play. They just did get Davidson at first. Selman still responsible for Eli White at third base. The 2-2 game. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. And here is Heineman. Here's the pitch from Winkler. That's taken outside and high with a fastball at 92. 1 ball and no strikes. Heineman 0 for 3, inning 352, 7 homers, 20 driven in. 3-4-5 for the River Cats in the bottom half of the 8th as Winkler looks in. Now the 1-0 pitch is swung on, fouled away, right side out of play. It's 1-1. River Cats winning 3-2 yesterday. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Sounds. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the River Cats. Big double play right there. River Cats had 3 double plays today. Pitch swung on and missed on a fastball at 91. It's 1-2. It was first and second with nobody out in the fifth, and Fedorovich bounced into that 6-4-3 double play. There's the 1-2 pitch from the right-hander. That's taken high with the fastball. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Patrick Wisdom would be next. Right-hander looks in. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That swung on and missed. He struck him out. That's a big out. 1 run, 2 hits, a walk, an error, and 1 man left. We're through 7.5. River Cats 2, Nashville 2. Bottom of the 8th after this. For Garrett, 0-3, 5.85, 27th appearance. 32 in the third, 41 hits, 15 walks, 29 strikeouts. So here's Davis as he takes a little high. 1 ball and no strikes. Davis has bounced into a 6-5 fielder's choice and scored. Bounced to third and struck out 0 for 3. Hitting .394 with Sacramento. As Reed Garrett at the belt. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Davis takes a strike. A fastball at 96, and it's 1-1. 2-2 the score. We're in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right-hander comes set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's taken low now. Three and 1 the count. Second baseman Solak shaded up the middle. Right-hander comes set. The next pitch, that's taken for a strike. A fastball on the outside edge. 3-2. So 3-2 the count. On the right hand hitting Jalen Davis. Right-hander comes set. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Reed Garrett. That's hit foul to the screen. The fastball remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Thanks for joining us. Bottom of the 8th. It's a 2-2 game. Nashville 51-66 coming in. The River Cats 64-55, trying to move 10 games over 500 again. More importantly, trying to move Reno 8 back with 20 to go. Right-hander with the belt, the 2-2 pitch. That swung on and missed. He struck him out. Got him the off speed. So Davis strikes out 1 away. Here's Zach Green, the third baseman. Green has homered, bounced to third, and bounced to second. He's 1 for 3. Remember that 2-run homer in the first? As Garrett at the belt, here's the pitch. That misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Two 9-1 for the Sounds. 2 7-1 for Sacramento. As Garrett comes set, the 1-0 pitch taken low with a fastball at 97. Now 2 balls and no strikes. Well, baseball fans, it's game time for before the pitch is thrown. And well after the final inning, you can cheer your team on with a side of truffle fries and a perfect craft beverage. If you want to talk home runs, talk bowling, ping pong, darts, foosball, and table games, you just don't have to watch the legends here. You can become one. There's the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. A fastball on the outside edge. 2-1. Come down to Doko. Get your game on the Punch Bowl Social. Here's to going out right. 2-1 on Green. So Webb 7 innings, 7 hits and a run, no walks, 7 strikeouts. The 2-1 pitch hit foul to the screen. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count with 1 out. The on-deck hitter is Chris Shaw. Giants idle tonight. 56-14 the attendance. 5,614 the attendance. There's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Giants will host the A's tomorrow and Wednesday, and then it's on to Arizona for 4, the Cubs for 3, and the A's for 2. Road trip coming up on Thursday for the Giants. 3-2 the count on Green. Right-hander with the belt. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That swung on and missed. He struck him out. Good pitch in, so he strikes out Davis and Green. 2 down. That'll bring up Chris Shaw, the designated hitter. Shaw has doubled, struck out, and singled. He's 2 for 3. So Red now hitting .296, 15 homers, 52 driven in. Memphis leading Fresno 5-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Fresno in danger of losing their 19th in their last 21 games. There's the right-hander's pitch. That swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Oklahoma City beat Reno 12-2. Vegas beat Omaha 7-6. El Paso beats San Antonio 9-5. So El Paso and Vegas still tied for first place in the Pacific Conference's Southern Division, and Round Rock trailing San Antonio by just a half a game. 0-1 on Shaw. Right-hander with the belt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That swung on and fouled away. It's 0-2. 0-2 the count on Shaw. Reed Garrett looking pretty good here in this 8th inning. In the 9th, it'll be Wisdom, Solak, and Fedorovich. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Right-hander Reed Garrett to the plate. The 0-2 pitch taken high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball at 97 from Garrett. Tomorrow, Toyota Family Value Tuesday. Final game of the homestand. Brock Burke, the left-hander. Anderson Franco, the right-hander for Sacramento. There's the 1-2 pitch to Shaw. That misses low. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count on Chris Shaw. Reed Garrett from Henrico, Virginia. Rangers number 16 pick in the 2014 draft. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's taken inside with the fastball at 98. Now 3-2. On deck hitter is Frankie Pena. Set a flare for the dramatic. Here in a fastball and a slider. 6-2, 210. Garrett at the belt. Here's the 3-2 pitch from the right-hander to Shaw. Here it comes, and it's swung on and missed. He strikes out the side. They work by the right-hander, striking out Davis, Green, and Shaw. 3, 4, and 5. We're through 8 complete. It's 2-2 at the top of the 9th after this on Money 105. All right, we head to the top of the 9th. It's a 2-2 game. It'll be Wisdom, Solak, and Fedorovich to face the right-hander Dan Winkler in a 2-2 game as the pitch is swung on a miss. Tried to up, but could not. They appeal. It looked like it went all the way around the game, but they appealed it anyway. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 the count on Patrick Wisdom. 26 homers on the year. In .238, little dribbler foul up the third base line. And it's 0-2 on Wisdom. Wisdom right-handed hitter. 2-2 the score. The Rivercats are tied after 8 this year. They are 5-5, 4-2 at home. For the pitch, that's hit foul right side out of play. Jake Patrica, the right-hander, loosening up in the bullpen for the Nashville Sounds. Yeah, 5-5, 4-2 at home, 1-3 on the road. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's foul back on a fastball. Remains at 0-2. Sacktown Sports Bar and Grill located at 106 J Street in Old Sacramento. Petritka. Not Petrika, Petritka. Petrichka. Jake Petrichka is how it's pronounced. Here's the pitch swung on, bounced down to short. It'll be scooped up by Dubon. He'll sling it over to first in time. There is one away. So one out in the ninth. And that will bring up the second baseman, Nick Solak. So here's Solak. Solak has struck out, singled, and doubled. He is 2 for 3. It's a 2-2 game. We're in the top half of the ninth inning. Petrichka, the right-hander, loosening up. Here's the pitch. That's taken inside. A little slider, 1 ball and no strikes. Winkler able to get Davidson on that big double play ball in the 8th inning. They struck out Heineman. Sam Selling looked like he was being squeezed. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a little chopper foul outside third, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 on Nick Solak. He is 6 for 11 in this series. Solak have a nice series. Came over from the Rays. 330. Overall, 8 homers, 21 driven in. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and lifted to center. Going back for it is Davis near the track, on the track, at the wall, and it's gone. That ball carried, and it's 3-2 sounds. Wow. I did not think on contact that was getting out. Onto the berm over the Jiffy Lube sign. It's a solo homer for Solak, and it's 3-2 Nashville. 26th home run overall for Solak, and his 69th RBI. So it's now a 3-2 lead for Nashville. And here is Tim Fedorovich, the catcher. Solak, his 2nd home run of the series. He had a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning of that game on Saturday night. Winkler to the plate and the pitch. That's swung on, a pop fly to shallow right going out. Avellino coming in is McCarthy. To be McCarthy to make the catch there, 2 away. So 2 outs in the ninth. That'll bring up the left fielder, Christian Lopes. So Lopes is the hitter. Lopes has bounced to short, and a comebacker and bounced to short again. He's 0 for 3. Lopes, a right-handed hitter. As Winkler to the plate and the pitch. That's swung on a miss, big cut by Lopes there. It's 0-1. Lopes 315, 3 homers, 23 driven in. For the River Cats in the bottom of the ninth, it'll be Pena, Garcia, and McCarthy, 6, 7, and 8. There's the 0-1 pitch. That's hit foul, top of the screen right side. It is 0-2. So the Sounds are running the 8th and a run in the 9th. They have taken the lead 3-2. Winkler looks in. And the 0-2 pitch. It's hit foul right side. That will go off the facade and in amongst the spectators. Remains at 0 balls and 2 strikes on Christian Lopes. So we'll see if it's Petrichka or if they stick with Garrett. I'll take Garrett. Looked really good in that 8th inning. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He struck him out. Pena will have to throw to first, and does. The strikeout completed. The inning is over, but they got a run on the home run by Solak. 1 run, 1 in, over to left to 8.5. It's 3-2 Nashville. Petrichka 2-2, 4.24, 35th appearance. 4 saves and 6 chances, 13 walks, 47 strikeouts in 40 1/3 innings. As the pitch to Pena misses low, 1-0 with a fastball at 92. We talked about earlier, Pena has had the flair for the dramatic, and those are big hits for the River Cats this year. 1-0 the count on Pena. 3-2 Nashville. We're in the bottom of the ninth. Guarding the line at third in this 1-run game is Wisdom. As Petrichka to the plate and the pitch is taken outside, it's 2-0. 2-0 the count on Pena. Pena has bounced to third, flied to center, and struck out. He is 0 for 3. Second baseman Solak shaded up the middle is the 2-0 pitch. That's taken outside, 3-0. So 3-0 to Frankie Pena. Trichka quickly behind him. 3 balls and no strikes. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's taken for a strike at the knees. It's 3-1. Looked like Pena was on his way to first base. Thought that was low. Trichka to the plate. The 3-1 pitch bounced down to the shortstop, charging it, making the play as White on the run, throws to first in time. There is one away. So 6-3 on the putout, 1 down. Here's Aramis Garcia, the first baseman. Petrichka, 30 years old, from Northfield, Minnesota. The White Sox #2 pick of the 2010 draft out of Indiana State. And 6 appearances with the Brewers this year, and 16 appearances for San Antonio. With the Blue Jays last year, 41 appearances, ERA 4.53. Pitch to Garcia, misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. 3-2 sounds. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Reno reduced that magic number to 14 after they lost. Rivercats reduced the magic number to 14 as Reno lost today to Oklahoma City 10-2. So 1 out, 1-0 the count on Garcia. They have the overshift on Aramis again. Garcia 1 for 3 as the pitch slider in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Petrichka drafted 3 times by the White Sox, the Yankees, and the White Sox again out of the 2nd round of Indiana State, and then he signed. There's the 1-1 pitch from the right-hander, swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Brewers trading Petrichka to the Rangers for a player to be named. Petrichka, fastball, a slider, good changeup. 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2 pitch, taken a little bit low with a fastball at 94. Now 2-2. 2-2 on Garcia. On deck hitter is Joe McCarthy. Smacks from the bullpen for the Rivercats. 2-2 the count. Petrichka comes set. The right-hander's pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Actually foul tipped into the glove of Fedorovich. So Garcia strikes out, and the Rivercats are down their final out. Here's Joe McCarthy. McCarthy has struck out, walked, and did a comebacker. He is 0 for 2. There's Joe McCarthy, left-handed hitter. Last chance for Sacramento. Petrichka to the plate, and the pitch to Joe is taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. Joe with that home run yesterday, could tie it up with 1 swing of the bat here. 3-2, Sounds lead it. We're in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Petrichka looks in. And the right-hander to the plate. The 1-0 pitch is taken for a strike. It's 1-1. So 1-1 on Joe McCarthy, big left-handed hitter. One and 1 the count. Petrichka to the plate. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, hit foul, left side of the screen. And the Rivercats down to their final strike. 1-2 the count. Rivercats need a win here to move Reno 8 back. There'll be 20 games to go after this one. 1-2 the count on McCarthy. Right-hander comes set. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and foul back to the screen on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. It remains at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Petrichka looks in to get a sign. Right-hander to the plate. The 1-2 pitch is bounced foul into the dugout of the Nashville Sounds on the first base side. It remains at 1-2. Melvin Adone, the right-hander, loosening up in the bullpen for the River Cats just in case. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Sounds lead at 3-2. As the right-hander comes set, and the 1-2 from Petrichka, it swung on, a drive to right field. Granite is coming up for it, and he will make the catch, and the ball game is over. Nashville has won this ball game 3-2. The magic number holding at 14. River Cats 7 games up with 20 games to go. Final score 3-2 Nashville. Will come back with the totals when we return right after this.